Okay, hello. So I haven't done a video a while now, so I decided to come back and do a little experimental doodle. All doodles are experimental to me, I think, because every time I draw, I don't know what will come out because it's intrinsic, it's intuitive, it's the lines speak for themselves. So I don't try to force anything. I just let my hand loose, and it's like a flow state. So I don't try to. I try to be peaceful and restful at the same time. It's so paradoxical, but I can't explain it, but it works. So today I did this doodle, which it was a normal artwork for me, so it wasn't something that demanded difficulty. But um, I was I was more happy that I was relaxed. And when I'm relaxed is when the camera is on because I'm more focused. And when I'm more focused, I tend to do things more freely and I don't think about it too much. So I just made the doodle of someone that needs a coffee and I added some grotesque details a little bit that the the eye is all puffed up inside because the man can't see without his coffee. That's what intrinsically intuitively that's what means to me. So yeah, he's having a sip of coffee and everything is okay, but at the back of his mind a lot of stuff is happening, like overthinking diagrams. You will see in the next slide how it evolves. But something is dripping from his arm. And what I'm trying to achieve mostly with this artwork, it was more, yeah, it was more of a speed drawing because I like when I work faster because sometimes I'm in a more flowy state and I'm more accurate with my lines because I don't overthink it too much. I just do stuff, and this stuff that I do seem to work because I've been doing it a while and I know how my mind works. So I'm trying to explain to the people what's going on inside of my mind in a way. And that's what I think art is about. It's like expressing the unexpressive, like the stuff that you don't want to talk about, the stuff that you can't explain, and you just do them freely on your piece of work, on your piece of art. Like I wouldn't be able to explain it, and I don't think anyone could explain what it means, but it is a relaxing time when I'm doing those doodles because it opens my consciousness, it widens my consciousness a lot more, and it makes me more aware. Also, I'm doing boxing now, so that has made me more accurate and more focused in general. So this is what it turned out to be. I will add another piece of work that I did on Procreate lately that I did want to talk about. It was on pencil, but I think I will include it in this video. I don't know yet. Um, this work, it's about like a lot of lines, a lot of unexpressed feelings, I think. And because I hadn't I didn't have the time to draw a while now. It was like a big bang, a big poof on the paper. That's what I think. So, yeah, that's what this artwork is about. It's self explanatory, I think. And yeah, I also did this artwork on Procreate. I had a piece of high quality texture paper on the background, so I started just doodling with a 6B pencil, and it was I started it without any thought. I thought it was gonna be a little doodle like most of my art. But I even surprised myself because I went all in and I just kept going at it one day at a time. I was like, let me add some details, let me add some more details, let me add some more details every day. For like, it took me like a week to finish it, but it wasn't like, it took me 7 days, but it wasn't like that I did it in one go. I didn't do it in 1 week straight, but I was just waiting for the flow to come back so I will catch up to it in a way so I won't lose this vision that I had. So a lot of stuff is going on in this painting, on this in this artwork. Like it has many it has to do a lot with my childhood, I guess, my intrusive thoughts, my the way my life unraveled. But I was mostly inspired by one book that I decided to draw with pencil, and it was a book that I bought at a store, which was the name of the artist, I think, was Sound Tune. Anyways, uh, I will give the title later, but I want to talk about my expression during this artwork. Like you can see that it's very expressive, very, I think it comes from a dark place, from a place where feelings can't explain what's going on. So it's mostly like intuition uh, taking over me, because sometimes feelings are very, for me, I think most people's feelings are very confusing and very weird. I don't know. That's what I think. But it's like I'm expressing feelings that were suppressed for a long time, and sometimes after completing one of my artworks I'm relieved, like like I casted a spell and just relieved myself from the burden that I had to endure psychologically for some things. And I think most people, this is a healthy outlet for most people, because instead of going and hitting a heavy bag, maybe sometimes it's good for the brain to draw also. I'm not saying hitting the heavy bag or going boxing is a bad thing, but there are many outlets for unexpressed feelings to be expressed. The truth is, boxing has helped me a lot to gain confidence more, and to open my mind to other areas as well, to open my consciousness to other dimensions that I hadn't explored. Boxing is like a flow state as well, and art is a flow state. So these two kind of go together. That's why it's called martial art. It's one of the martial arts, of the many martial arts, but I have find I have found boxing the most intriguing for me, and that's what I've been doing lately. Uh, I also wanted to. I will not try to explain what is going on here because it will take like a lifetime to explain what the hell is going on here. So I'm just trying to let myself free, let myself loose, and express the darkest parts of our psyche, of my psyche, of everyone's psyche. I don't know where these things come from, but they're there. So have a look at it, enjoy it. Um, it is kind of late now, but I did want to make a video because I just felt the urge to do it. And this was one of my favorite pieces, but I'm working on another one as well. You can check my Instagram on what I'm working, but yeah, this is the final result. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.